All right, go for it.
Oh, what it do, party people? Welcome to another episode of Real Mature. It's a show that we make about things you do when you grow up. And one of the things that happens to you when you grow up is the way you party changes. So we have 3 different stories about, well, partying. The first one involves Keith.
Ooh, let's do this, Henry.
Okay, let's get it. All right, let's go.
All right.
All right, later, camera. So today's episode is about the way you party and how it changes as you get older. So the first piece is by Keith.
Yeah, so for an experiment, me and my 2 friends who are both 29 and 30 went back to my college to try and party like we did when we were 20, 21, etc.
10-4, that's what I was gonna let you know.
So it took us less than 20 seconds to get stopped by the police.
My name is Brian Wool. I am a handsome 30-year-old man.
So I'm Keith. I'm a beautiful 27-year-old boy.
I'm Mark Muzinski. I'm 29, looking fine.
And I am back at my alma mater.
To party like we used to. See if we can do it. See if it's still fun. So we're gonna go pick up Mark. Mark I met in college. So he's gonna get in the car and he's gonna tell you about his whole experience. Mark! You go take a seat by Henry.
All right, are you guys ready to watch this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
So we used to drink like many college students are fond of, and we used to play a game called Scepter, or I've heard it's also called Wizard Staff.
Boom. Scepter.
Where you would tape the next beer to the top of the one you just finished, and so as you drank, you'd slowly get a longer and longer scepter. And I am what I think is colloquially known as a wimp. Never got one that was more than probably 7 was my max.
I like how you feel bad about having only drinking 7 beers.
So I think tonight, because now I'm older and wiser and can think more strategically, I think I can get to 8.
Can I just say, for the record, this is a stupid goal.
They're all stupid, Henry. None of them are gonna impress you.
5 beers, 5 beers. This scepter has 5 beers.
So around 5, I was wandering around the party doing dramatic, what in my brain I assume was GoPro party cinematography.
So, what do you look for in a party companion? Someone who is rocking it just as hard as I am.
Who's this guy?
This his name is Brian, but his nickname amongst his college friends is Stick.
I mean, he looks glorious.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
The thing it makes me think of as like a 32-year-old is just like, I don't party with anyone like Stick anymore.
Yeah.
I was able to get to 8 beers, which is I guess my new record.
Look how happy you are with your scepter.
I was thrilled.
So thanks for the swing by memory lane.
Oh no!
Did going back and partying like you did 10 years ago make you wish you were still 10 years younger?
It made me glad I did it once, but it actually just made me thrilled that I'm not. Although those parties are fun, when you're done with that lifestyle and you go out into a bigger, more adult world, all the rewards for everything you do during the day get so much bigger that stuff is just as fun as partying.
It's very grown up. The next video was a video that I pretty much thrust upon our intern, Kane, and 2 of our other interns. I brought them into a meeting. They didn't know what was going to happen. And I said, in 7 hours, you are going to have a dinner party ready at one of your guys' houses for 3 of the senior producers on our team.
We have no idea what we're gonna do yet.
I'm on Pinterest right now. That is my go-to site.
Going with a California-ish theme.
Yeah, the theme is fresh.
We spent 2 hours at Trader Joe's looking for
2 hours at Trader Joe's.
Okay, so after buying like the most random assortment of things at Target, like can anyone tell me like which one is a serving tray? I'm on my way to Kane's house, and we're gonna do this thing.
All right, we're starting to cook now. We have all our stuff ready. We moved the table down.
I think we started off slow. We did take a 20-minute nap earlier because we were tired.
I honestly think things have been going pretty smoothly. Like, I feel like we've divvied up everything pretty equally, and like, we've gotten along really well.
I burnt the onion.
Oh my God.
We can't use this. Sorry, I tried a new recipe that I'm not used to. I shouldn't do that. Okay, back to the original recipe.
Wait, what? Everyone's gonna get drunk. Just kidding.
I hate everything right now.
Do you know what waits behind you behind that door right there?
Yeah, a dinner party thrown by interns.
Them just trying is probably enough, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a disaster.
Yeah, I'm curious what we're gonna talk about. You know, what do the interns have to say?
Hello.
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome to our dinner party.
Oh my goodness.
Feel free to grab a seat. We made some Moscow mules for you.
Oh, great.
Oh shit, the fire's still on.
So what are these things here?
These are mini quiches.
Yes, and they are made of spinach and artichoke and Parmesan and mozzarella.
Is there egg also? There's
Yeah,
egg
there is
involved, right?
egg. That's
like a given.
That's the main, the main
There's
ingredient.
no crust. They're like.
They are crustless.
Yeah, they're crustless.
So this is salad.
I'm trying to get the rest of the food together so that, you know, when it's time for dinner to happen seamlessly and they don't have to wait. You know, Henry's a tough one.
How do you think it's going right now?
I think it's going well. I mean, just got to get the convo flowing a little bit. Once they finish those Moscow meals, I think everyone will be A-okay.
This is our big finish. We have the salmon and the rice and then the vegetables.
This looks amazing.
You guys are being too polite. But thank you all the same.
What do you think of the salmon, guys?
It's really great.
Fucking delicious.
Glad you like it.
It's like nice and subtle.
It's right on.
Ooh, this is a lot of food.
It's a lot of work.
I am so proud of these. I've never used a little like pastry frosting thing before.
Cause like my friend had invited me over one time. She's like, "Dinner's at 5." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that odd, to be honest with you.
Like, why
Who
is it
eats
so
at 5
early?
o'clock?
Yeah, it's weird. Whoa.
Sophia made this with love. We have and then we have a fun game after this.
Oh, we have a
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't use me.
I know you're doing your best. Oh, wake the fuck up.
Yeah,
Okay, you Brianna.
it's not time yet, Kane. Be quiet. Okay. I mean, you're feeling it. You're feeling your drinks, right?
Yeah, you're definitely filling your drinks.
There were like 4 more courses than I thought. Like, I thought it was just quiche, and I would have been like, yeah, great, awesome.
Good job, kids.
Good job, guys. But no, it just kept going, and that's what was great about it.
The vibes were good, the food was good, and it was just all about having a good time and being together.
I can't believe this is your first time doing this.
Thank you so much for coming.
That is very adult. That's true.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so what was the most stressful part for you guys?
I think there was a moment when it was like close to the time when people were coming and we were just all in the kitchen, like, and my eggs burned.
The eggs and the onions burning was Kane's like lowest
Like that was the
moment.
lowest moment. I had to like pour it all out
Yeah.
and like redo the rice.
It was a pleasant evening. I feel like that's such an adult thing to say.
So that was a great video. I think we should go see Biwo and find out how his experience
Yeah,
was.
let's head to that place where that guy died in his yard.
What?
You can catch it in Frozen Pizza Party Tour 2K15. What's up, Biwo?
All right, so we are going to watch your experience now of what it was like going back to party like you did 10 years ago.
Okay.
My goal for tonight is to try and take over the party. I'm going to try and get people to do activities, to join me, and just make the whole event about me.
Who will play us in beer pong?
Biwo's having a good time.
On your back, on your back.
Did you care what the college students thought of you as you were partying?
I wanted to have the most fun possible. And generally, having the most fun possible is getting as many people together to share that fun.
All right, Biwo, how you feeling?
I'm all right. I haven't had my coffee yet,
Who's this bearded man in the background?
I was wondering when you guys would notice the naked man in the bed.
Yeah,
Who's
is
that?
this the first time you found him? I was able to achieve my goals, just about. Got everybody to chant some things.
Zebra stripes!
Down the pipes! We were able to sing some songs at the party.
Goodbye, gray skies. Hello. Oh, you can't sing the song. It's copyrighted.
Got a dance party going, so that was good.
I'm staying.
Staying in college?
Yeah.
You keep partying here?
Yeah.
Into it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just staying.
Great. That's cool.
He's staying.
There you go.
Wait, is that Stick?
That's Stick.
We love Stick. You know, Stick is like this super party bro, but he's also the sweetest man at that school.
He looks like Zac Efron in Neighbors.
I got the Maui Wowie, which has jalapenos, ham, cheese, and pineapple.
I had such a great time eating that food.
It's fabulous. Very real.
But this morning, I am feeling that food.
How did you feel at the end of the night? Like successful, like tired?
I felt incredibly successful.
At this point, we've outlasted most of the actual college students.
That's great. You guys outlasted the college students.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to party like this more now that you've had a taste of it?
Absolutely not. No.
All right, we'll go on to the next segment. Who here knows who Andrew WK is?
I do.
Andrew WK is a rock musician. He's turned himself into the world's foremost authority on partying. But he also, he's almost has a philosophy of partying. So we asked our friend, comedian Greg Barris, to interview him at the Everything Is Festival in Portland a couple weeks ago and find out some of his amazing rules for partying.
Hey, it's Greg Barris for BuzzFeed, from the internet. Talking with Andrew WK about partying as an adult.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
How did you become an expert on partying?
By doing it, primarily, by engaging in a celebratory mindset, but primarily you can declare yourself to take on an endeavor. So I said I want to be good at partying, and so lo and behold, I was.
Why did you pick partying?
To get cheered up.
Oh, so you were uncheered.
Struggled with that consistently. Definitely wanted to cheer myself up. This partying mindset has helped with that a great deal, and it's been the motivation for my life mission. So it kills. I don't want to say it kills two birds. It flutters two birds with one gust of wind.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Am I too old to party?
Well, no. I would only say someone would be too old if there's parts of their physique which has grown decrepit. But even then, partying can actually help bolster the body. If you're 99 years old and your body has grown decrepit and withered, for example, there was a gentleman on the airplane today that had 2 crutches. He was quite elderly, but he was still hearty in spirit. So his partying may be less physical and more spirit-based. And then someone like a young child who is only scampering and whose soul hasn't developed that much yet because they haven't lived that long, at least in this embodiment, maybe they're a more physical party, They're just running amok.
So I'm in my 30s, I get tired easily, I can't party like the way I used to. What are some ways to combat party fatigue?
Well, actually being fatigued can count as partying.
Oh.
So resting.
Oh, okay.
Sitting like you're doing now, laying.
Napping,
but nap hard.
For people with a more conventional lifestyle, like a day job, how do they integrate partying into that lifestyle?
You have usually 8 hours of work, hopefully that you can take some kind of pride in. Even if you hate the job, you can still try to do a good job at what you hate. 8 hours of rest, or some version of that. And then you hope to have 8 hours to kind of do whatever else. And that's the precious time. So really if you only have that precious 8 hours of your life, you can make that count and really, really sort of live in that slice, that third, or something.
Or something.
Always or something.
Yeah, there's more something all the time.
Always.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty good.
So, are you ready to watch your party experience?
Sure, I edited it, so I know what it is. Let's watch it.
Okay.
One of the objectives I have is to play beer pong and win a game of beer pong. I will have to play beer pong until I win, because I used to win. I haven't played beer pong in a long time.
They're checking ears.
We're doing it.
Good little montage. Are you embarrassed by how important beer pong is to you?
I used to win beer pong all the time. I built my own beer pong table. It was called the floorboard because I made it out of flooring. Oh, well, we did it. We got back at 4 or 3:45. And it was a crazy night. We played beer pong, lost the first game.
You gotta be kidding me!
Me and B-Wo really embraced the true nature of beer pong, which is to say something together with your partner every time you're about to shoot. So now I'll get you in the zone.
We did it! I won a game of beer pong. Finally! We won.
For us to win, we had to go Octavarius,
So nefarious. And it's also about the power of touch, Henry. It unites people.
Okay.
Me and Mark tried to chug a beer faster than a girl.
Yeah!
Couldn't. Both college students beat both of us in the chugging contest. Mark didn't even try. Mark just didn't try. We went to Foursquare, and at Foursquare I fell down. Cut there.
It's funny how often you get hurt while drinking when you're young versus now. Like I never get hurt.
Yeah, because when you're young and drinking, you have so much more energy to like go out and attack the world, where now if I'm drinking, I'm like, I'm cool to sit on this stool.
Yeah, I don't feel invincible anymore.
Yeah. But today, we're pretty hungover. We're gonna go eat some shepherd's pie at an Irish pub. That's it, right? Did we do it? There's Ethan. Yeah, so now we're getting tacos at my favorite taco stand.
Did anything about this experience make you guys sad?
The thing that I miss the most about college is the immediacy of all your friends. How easy it is for 25 people that you really love to just show up in 10 minutes. So that's pretty much it. You know, we went down, we all had pretty much the same time. We had a lot of fun, but ultimately we like partying how we already party here, which really is similar. We get drunk, but we just don't stay out as late and we don't drink to like incredible excess anymore.
I feel like we found the highlights of what this can be, and then we do those to the best of our ability.
And that's how you party as you get older, I guess.
Plus fucking tacos for days.
Yeah, tacos for days.
Tacos for days.
So with that, thanks for watching Real Mature. Until next time, what it do?
What it do?
What it do?